I don't know how you talked me into doing this.
Same way I always do. I appeal to your humanity.
Damn it. Okay, we're done.
What are you doing?
Saving myself an actual job.
I'm not going until we're sure there's no more refugees left.
Oh, come on. Sheena, I didn't start the Civil War in Camdera. As bad as I feel for those refugees, it's not my job to be out here looking for them. My job is running Cutter Unlimited. What, you hear something? You know, there are not many people alive who can brag they put their hands over my mouth.
4, maybe 5. Crouch behind that tree. We need to make room. Over here. Go!
Going okay?
Yes, we're fine. Thank you.
Get your family, put them in my truck. Quickly. Before these guys change their mind and come back.
I thought you said the Civil War was over 2 years ago.
They're never over. Not till everyone's dead.
Began as the last one ended, the Camderan government is still reeling from the gains made by the self-styled warlord Zenabu. Government officials tell us his forces have taken 1/3 of the country and have displaced thousands of refugees. Now the UN has been debating what to do about the situation, but at the moment seems nowhere near issuing a declaration. That, some say, is exactly what Zenabu wants, official world recognition of his transitional government. And in the meantime, the Camderan people are in a fight for their very lives. I'm Donica Sims at the UN.
This truck will take you back to the refugee center in Maltaka. Your family is safe now.
I know, but I worry about those we left at the sanctuary.
You left a sanctuary to come here?
The Bahutu is not for people. It's a sanctuary for exotic animals. To the Camderan people, the sanctuary is a symbol of their national pride. Destroying it would be like someone tearing down your Statue of Liberty.
I was a nurse for the animals there, but we couldn't stay after Zenabu and his rebels vowed to destroy it. I had to think of my family.
No, you did right. Family has to come first. Besides, what would you do if you lost them?
I thought Xanadu was gone. He slaughtered 500,000 people last time he tried to take the country. How in the world did someone like that get back in power?
How many people trapped in the sanctuary?
I don't know, a handful. And the UN soldiers.
Oh, well, wait a minute. The UN's got ground troops involved? That's not in the news.
A small group of them parachuted in a day before we escaped. They said they were there to protect us, but they were surrounded at the sanctuary. No one can stop Xanadu. Thank you again.
A killer like Xanadu destroys the country and the UN sends in a tripwire.
Tripwire?
Yeah, they're just daring Xanadu to attack them. Trouble is, he's just the kind of person to do that. You know, I have seen this kind of thing before. These men are just like sacrificial goats as far as the rest of the world's concerned.
Cotter, tell Kali I'm going to the sanctuary.
I don't think you're going to talk me into getting you in there.
Don't worry.
And I am not getting involved in another one of your rescue efforts.
I didn't
Now
ask.
stop it. I mean it. Okay, all right, look, if it means that much to you, I will take you in, okay? But that's it. But nothing else, okay? All right, I'll get you into the sanctuary. But that's it. We'll see how I feel about it then. Officially across the border into Camdera. Any particular reason why you're staring at me?
I'm just trying to figure it out. You never do anything unless money's involved. Why are you here?
Thanks for thinking so highly of me. Keep it up, you'll find yourself off the speaker's list at my funeral.
Lots of words, but still no answer.
It's no big deal. Just a hard thing to explain about being in the military. An old saying that men salute the flag because of their country, but fight to the death because of their friends. Even though I don't know these UN soldiers.
They're your friends?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I didn't expect you to. They're just trying to do the right thing. And maybe I miss the good old days.
Farewell to Arms. It's Hemingway. It's about men and battle. I read it, but I didn't understand it.
I read it. And I lived it.
Wanachi at Camdera cries out for us. The sacrifices that we make for our country in battle pale besides what our country have suffered for centuries.
Oh, there's a bastard. That's Xanadu.
For too long we have allowed the outsider, the Mzungu, to come in and change our very way of life. The time is right for a new leader. The time is right for Zenibu! Nyayo! Nyayo! Nyayo!
What do you suppose they got planned for him?
Right over there.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Can't you do something? I mean, don't you have some kind of relationship with crocodiles?
No, they tend to do what they want to do. Right now, though, I sense that they want to eat.
Kill this man after I leave. I don't want the UN linking this to me.
Do you think they will respond to your demands? They think of you as a war criminal.
Ah, Quinta Zacco. If they respond to me at all, they elevate me to their level in the world's eye. If not, I'll kill all of their men anyway.
This is our country! Remember, my brothers! The only fight worth fighting is the fight for freedom! Harambe! 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 See you again, Shuma!
Thanks, mate. Where the hell did you come from? Florida. Who's that? A friend. Let's go. Hold up. Where's your friend? Great.
What are you guys doing?
We came back for you. Thought maybe you could use a little help.
Oh, you should know better than that. All right. Wait till they get close. I'll take the two on the left. You take the right.
All right, what if one hangs back?
Well, then there's only one to worry about. You ready? Something's about to happen.
Get down now!
Talk to me, Meyer. My patrol was captured, sir. 2 dead. Fed to the crocodiles yesterday. I don't know about the other 3, sir. But they're probably dead, too. Who the hell are you?
Someone who thinks we should get out of here. There are more men following us.
Let's move out. Come on, we got a long way to go.
We're gonna have to cross in the open. I don't like this. Why can't we go through the jungle?
From this point on, the jungle's mine. Now the only clear approach is straight up this road. Yeah, but those blast craters have to mean there are mortars nearby. We've got this whole area targeted, don't they? That's the story. They won't shoot into the compound, though. Not yet. Not until the politicians figure things out. But anything going in or out is fair game. I'd hope to be back before sunrise, but...
Where are the mortars located?
In the trees. They'll see us coming. No way to get at them. Well, Xenabu's monitoring your frequencies? Yes, have to stay off the radio. The boys will lay down cover fire at the trees. Then we make a break for it. Right. This has got to be quick. Spread out, don't clump up. Anyone gets hit, do not, repeat, do not stop to rescue wounded. Can you run? Good man. Get ready. Right. When we start running. Hey, don't worry about me. I've been here before. Zigzag, low target, quick breaks. Use ground cover when you can find it. American Special Forces? 7 years.
Now! We're a little like the American Alamo. We've got 11.5 acres to protect, barely a platoon of men, and we're completely cut off.
What's the situation here? How come they haven't just taken over the whole compound? I mean, Zenebu's got more men than you do, let's face it.
The UN sent us in as a front guard. My mission is to hold this sanctuary and protect the people in it until Zenebu and the world government reach an agreement.
And just to hold it? What good would that do?
I'm a soldier. I do what I'm told.
Well, why just a handful of men to protect it? And where's your army? Are you just a... what is the name for it? Tripwire.
You're ex-military. You understand it. Explain it to her.
No. I already tried to explain it, but I never understood it myself, which is why I'm ex-military.
It doesn't matter. Zenebu has given us 48 hours to lay down our arms and abandon this place. He's promising safe passage out if we comply. My command tells me to hold until further orders, so we hold. Anything new? I've no idea why you two civilians are here, but you've only added to the problem.
Why don't you bring in more troops by air?
First of all, the airport's been destroyed. The only open field is an area just west of here, and Zenebu set up his base of operations there. When we came in, we took him by surprise. Now that we're here, he's brought up anti-aircraft missiles in case we try it again.
Well, first things first. We have to clear the compound, we have to protect the people, and we have to free the animals.
Never going to happen. These people won't abandon the animals, nor will they let them go.
You told us that you were here to protect the people, and yet you didn't bring in enough men to do it. Now tell me, what's the real reason you're here?
This can't go beyond us. The effect on the Kemdirans.
No, just spill it.
We didn't come here to protect this sanctuary or these people. We were ordered in to kidnap Zenebu. Our unit parachuted in at night. We were supposed to grab him and get out before his forces knew. Something went wrong, and we couldn't make it out.
Right, so the whole reason he's got this place under siege is because you guys riled him up.
Zenebu would have killed these people anyway. My men acting as tripwire is the only thing protecting them. Now, you are welcome to stay or leave.
Continue to try to control the local Wenatchee.
Yeah.
But Harambe, Wenatchee. Nayo! So, what is this?
A gift for you from your men. We kidnapped him from the sanctuary.
Well, he doesn't seem to be very happy to be here.
He's not used to being submissive, but we're working on that. We have heard news from the UN. They have responded to your demand the soldiers leave. They're taking your deadline under advisement.
Indio, Mshoma. You know what this means, don't you? It means that I have won.
Do we move on the sanctuary now?
Kidogo. We shall play their little game. If they order their troops to leave, we take it without a fight. But if they order their soldiers to stay, then I go in and I take that compound as rightful leader of this country. Either way, I win.
Careful with this load. Yes, sir. Yes.
Captain, I must speak to you.
I can't spare any more food for the animals, Fatama, nor men to watch them grave.
I wish to speak to you about Zenebu's offer.
We've been through this.
He has repeated it publicly. I don't believe he is lying. He had no interest in the sanctuary until you and your soldiers
I am here
came
to protect you and your precious sanctuary until I am ordered to do otherwise. Fatama, I'll see what I can do about reallocating some food for the animals. That is the best I can do.
Sir, this just came through.
Assemble the men who aren't on guard.
What? What has happened?
Did you find the water line yet?
Yeah, it's pretty deep. If we don't find it soon, we're gonna be thirsty pretty quick. Something up?
Well, I've been looking at the defenses here. Sanctuary's too large to patrol. Soldiers will never be able to hold this. Not if Zenebu wants to attack.
Well, like I said, it's in the hands of the politicians now.
Right, but the way I see it, your UN is waiting for an opening to bring in the troops.
Yeah, well, maybe you weren't listening. They don't have a place to land.
Yes, they do. There's an open field just west of here.
It's where Zenebu's base camp is. Very heavily armed.
So we disarm them long enough to send in the troops.
How?
Gather round!
Something's up.
Gather round! Gather round!
I've just received a communique from UN Command Headquarters. As of 14:30 hours, it was determined that maintenance of what is known as the Sanctuary was untenable. UN personnel are ordered to evacuate all territories, leaving all aggressive equipment. Make preparations. Dismissed.
Does this mean the soldiers are leaving?
Is that what it means?
Yeah. Without their equipment, without their weapons, just like Zenebu demanded.
Well, and these people are defenseless. Doesn't he know this?
He knows, Sheena. He knows.
We need to talk.
No, we don't. I have my orders. You'd best figure out how you're going to get out of here.
I am not letting these people be deserted. I'm not going to let them be slaughtered.
Zenebu's promised them their freedom when we leave.
And you actually believe that?
Doesn't matter what I believe. It's an internal problem. Look, we can't land reinforcements. There's no choice. We either stay here and die, or we leave. If I had my choice, we'd land those choppers and blow the hell out of Zenebu, but we can't, and that's all there is to it.
Oh, so the UN saves face by withdrawing the troops?
There are 6 choppers with backup on aircraft carriers ready to go. They've been waiting for my signal. But Zenebu has his hands on anti-aircraft missiles, and this is the end of their fuel range.
Captain, if you want to walk out of here, then take your men and go. But I'm willing to bet that you will not be able to live with the nightmare of knowing what happened. Now give me until tomorrow morning. That's all I'm asking.
Captain, tomorrow morning. You got nothing to lose.
I cannot disobey orders. Meyer,
Yes, sir.
you received a message from UN Command Headquarters, did you not?
Yes, sir.
And you wrote it in longhand, did you not?
Yes, sir.
Your arm is in a sling. I put it to you that you miswrote that message. Is that a possibility?
Sir,
If it is a possibility, then we must stay until you're sure you wrote the message correctly. Is that not proper procedure?
Yes, sir. I'll work on it right away, sir.
Good. Because we cannot move until I'm sure.
Thank you.
Tomorrow morning, that's all.
Over here.
What is it, Maya?
I was told to give you these.
By who?
The blonde woman and her friend.
Firing pins for anti-aircraft weapons.
Yes.
Do the job you've been trained to do, and we'll be home in a week.
So, when's this whole thing going down?
I sent a message to the strike force. Now we just have to see if they got it and believed it.
I thought Xenobu was listening in.
It was a prearranged signal. Let's just hope it went through.
Now I'm walking along here with a 45, feeling a little undergunned.
M14. A bit dated. You know how to use it?
M14? Let's see. Air cooled, shoulder fired, muzzle velocity 2,800 feet per second. I think I'll pick it up. You know, I think this is gonna work. Xenobu's never gonna see it coming. Chopper's gonna make one pass as a warning and then spray the area with machine gun fire. What's wrong?
I don't know. These people. They love these animals, yet they keep them caged.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that. How's that make you feel?
Well, most of them were brought here because they're endangered. I think that's why they treasure this place so much. They feel like they've made a difference. So, when was the first time you knew that elephants were slaughtered?
Wild Kingdom. Remember that series? Marlon Perkins would sit back and... No, I guess you wouldn't remember that series.
You know, whether I like it or not, Sanctuary and places like it help force people to look at our world. My world. Makes them think of the cost of exploiting it.
By exploiting it.
Yeah. Whether it's right or wrong, I know there's some good in it. But every time I see an animal caged, it makes me hate your world more than ever. And when I see the Kamdiran people, it gives me hope.
So there's no misunderstanding. The only thing that I can guarantee is freedom. I have no money, I have no treasures. But then you're not here for that anyway, are you?
All I ask is that you keep your promise. To let the sanctuary and the animals alone. What harm are we to you? We did not want the soldiers. We did not ask for the...
Boss, you have my promise. Now, what information do you have for me?
Your missiles. The ones you used to shoot down the helicopters. They have been... I don't know the word. Disarmed. Destroyed.
And how do you know this?
The soldiers knew it. They have already called in other soldiers to land here.
You have saved your sanctuary. When the soldiers leave, it will be yours again. Asante Sana.
Asante Sana.
Disabled, as she said. The firing pins are gone.
Clever. I wonder how they did this. But you know, it is our good fortune, not theirs. When the helicopters come in, we shall be ready for them, and we shall bring them down. And then we shall attack the sanctuary.
Attack it? But there are still refugees there, and the animals.
I don't care. When we leave, I want no trace that it ever even existed. I want it destroyed, all of it.
on time.
Lock and load. Wait for my signal.
Striker 1, we're in position. Pull your men back and we'll take care of the bad guys.
Oh! You want to fight with City Boo?
There's something wrong.
Everything looks good to me.
No, those tarps. They weren't there last night.
Striker, target in sight. Convert position, we're ready to come in.
No, hold off. Not until we know what's under those tarps.
Listen to the lady.
Striker 1, we have to clear that field. We've got transport choppers heading in.
Santana 1, hold your position. LZ is in flux.
Striker 1, we have a fuel situation. Can't stay for long.
Come! Come! City Boo wants you to come! You think you have weapons to destroy City Boo? I show you good weapons in my country! I show you! I have a weapon! I killed them all!
Hostages.
I killed them all! All of them! I killed them all! Harambe Wanachi! Defend your country! Defend your country!
Santana 1, hold position. We have a situation.
We're low on fuel.
Hold position.
I killed them all! Defend your country!
Xenobu must have rounded them up from town. He knows your men wouldn't shoot.
Striker, report.
Any suggestions?
Striker, do you read me?
I can't call on those choppers with hostages on the field. Those gunships will tear them to shreds.
Striker, we're nearing the critical line on fuel. We need a decision.
Wait. I have an idea. I just need some time.
Striker, we need a decision.
They have to come in.
If they do, they'll kill those hostages.
If they don't, those men die.
Hold them off as long as you can. I need a distraction. Give me 5 minutes.
What the hell is she
Come on, stop thinking like a military man and start thinking about what's right.
Move around the perimeter. No one shoots until I do. Move! I have a lot on the line here.
Yeah,
You familiar with the phrase snafu?
I live by it.
Now we shall have a war. Have the men to fire on the helicopters now. They probably came from an aircraft carrier, which means they don't have a lot of fuel. Fight!
At Xenobu's tent.
Tom, that's how you found out about the missiles.
Spread the word. If we abort on the landing, we move back to the sanctuary as quickly as possible.
We are victorious.
Your order, sir.
Attack the sanctuary now. It's undefended.
Tell your men to drop their weapons.
Get back to your station. I'll handle her.
You have no chance here. You must be joking.
If I've made it this far through your defenses, believe me, I can make it easily the next 10 feet.
Bastard.
LZ is secure. Bring in your troops. Put down your weapons. Surrender now. Put down your weapons.
Command says that they're getting reports with Xenabu dead. His men are deserting all across Kamdira.
Well, you know what they say, cut off the head of a snake and the body will die.
I don't know who you are or what you're doing out here, but I owe you a lot, more than I can repay.
Well, you already did. When you stopped caring about orders and started caring about the people.
Does that mean you've changed your opinion of soldiers?
Only one. Maybe two. I get the feeling you've lived this before. Done something like this.
Maybe. Yeah, something similar with a couple of differences.
Such as?
We didn't have someone like you to be our conscience. And I walked out alone.
Oh, was it one of those cases where you fought for your friends?
Not at the beginning. It always winds up like that at the end, like with these guys. Trouble is, you stop caring about anything or anyone, and you just carry out orders.
You cared enough to come here. I don't know what that means or how that fits in your world, but I want you to know you made a difference.